Welcome to the Pharma Voice Editor's Take video series, filmed live at the 2013 DIA Annual Meeting in Boston, hosted by Taryn Grome, editor of Pharma Voice. In this episode, Taryn meets with Jim Murphy, President, Almac Clinical Technologies.
Jim, thank you for joining us at the 2013 DIA Editor's Take video program.
Thank you for having me.
Let's talk a little bit about the timeliness of Almac's expansion into the Asia-Pacific region, and why is this the right time to make that move?
Well, we've been watching a number of trends over the recent years. First and foremost, pharmaceutical companies that we're working with have increasingly sought the Asia-Pac region for new patients and new markets. And because of that, we've seen an uptick in the number of global trials that are managed by U.S. and European sponsor teams. However, in the last couple of years, that trend has given way to actual sponsor teams located in the Asia-Pac region. And over the next few years, we expect to see more global trials managed from the Asia-Pac region. Now, why that's relevant for Almac is that having the sponsor teams in the same location as the Almac teams is critical to delivering the level of service that we expect to deliver. So, as sponsor teams are now located and managing trials for domestic studies and Pan-Asian studies in the region, it's critical that Almac be there.
Talk to us about what Asia-Pac means to you and what countries are involved in that space.
Well, there are a number of drug development centers in the Asia-Pac region. The traditional being Japan, specifically, the cities of Tokyo and Osaka are very important centers. But Singapore has emerged to become a very important center for CROs, and also many pharmaceutical companies have some sort of base of operations or headquarter facility there. And then Shanghai. Shanghai has become such an important hub within Asia. And over the years ahead, we anticipate that Shanghai will be one of the most important regions for global trials. Other regions that are also relevant, South Korea, and then various sites in India and Australia aren't technically the Asia-Pac region that most people identify with, but are also relevant to the region and are sources of growth.
Other industry players have chosen China as their port of entry into the Asian market. Why has Almac chosen Singapore and Japan as its entry into the East?
Well, China's a very important market to Almac and Almac sponsors, but it's also a market with a great number of complexities. Almac believes it's very important to ensure quality and domain expertise for those sponsor teams operating in China. And we believe the best way for us to deliver on that promise is by operating in Singapore. We've worked extensively with our sponsor partners who are already operating in the region and for whom we're already providing support services to test this model. And we've developed developed a confidence that ultimately it's the right model to support this need.
How is Almac differentiating itself from other supply chain management firms that offer services in Asia?
Almac is the only provider in the industry that offers a full supply chain solution that involves all the technical aspects of supply chain as well as the physical aspects of supply chain. So by having those together, we're able to sort through the interdependencies and provide those sponsor teams in the Asia-Pac region with a superior solution. There are other elements as well that are important. Firstly, our expansion of the region involves bringing a number of UK and US-based experts. And by doing that, we're able to provide world-class services to those Asia-Pac teams from day one. And lastly, we've worked hard to build a leadership team in the region that has got the capability to evolve with the market and ultimately has the empowerment to evolve with the market in the region. Almac's very keen on an inside-out model of evolving in the region rather than just an outside-in, because we respect the variance that's going to take place in that market as it grows and changes.
Jim, it sounds very exciting. Thank you so much for spending some time with us today on the DIA floor. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Taryn. I appreciate it.
Great.
Additional Editors Take videos, as well as podcasts, white papers, webinars, and more, are available in the resources area at www.pharmavoice.com.